I plan to be undisputed by the end of next year. That's my plan. But obviously we've got to get through this one first, and then that's all the big fights, isn't it? Everyone wants a bit of it, so next year's the year for it.
This is Jonathan Agger, fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by the IBF champion Ebanie Bridges here in America. Ebanie, you've been in Vegas training and now you're here in San Francisco. How are you finding your time here in America?
It's good, you know. Obviously I'm 2 weeks out of my fight, so I'm not doing much except training and resting. But yeah, it's good. I had to come out here, obviously get used to the time zones and acclimatise. That took me a solid week, but now I'm good now. I'm just excited to get in there and rumble.
I've been here one night, so if it takes a week to get used to it, that's not good.
Yeah, you'll be waking up at 2 o'clock every morning.
Great, can't wait. Ebanie, it's your second time fighting in America.
Yeah.
It's, I guess, a big difference though this time around when, you know, that was quite a few years ago, and this is a world title fight on a massive stage.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously my first fight here in America wasn't on a big platform like DAZN or with Matchroom. You know, it was a fight out in Indiana, which was a great experience. But I'm here, and it was now to bring it back with a world title. I'm very excited to put on a great fight for my fans over here in America. You know, I know I have a lot of support over here, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. To be fair, just can't wait to smash someone's skull.
Are the fans going to see anything different with your link up with Dave compared to when you were with Mark Tibbs?
I think so. You know, if I can do what I've been doing in the gym and in sparring, then yeah, definitely. I mean, not mega different, you know, as in I'm still aggressive. I'm just stronger. My punches are more meaningful, and you know, I'm taking my time a little bit more, which is something I felt like I've always needed to do. Mind you, obviously my relentless pressure is very exciting, but I think without that rush or that speed, it's definitely, I'm seeing a lot of difference in my punches, and I'm really hurting people, so I'm looking forward to doing it on Saturday night.
And what was the sparring like in Vegas? Is there more sparring than in the UK? Is it different to the UK?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere it's different, isn't it? Like, every country has their own style of fighting, I feel. I was sparring, you know, a girl that's trialing for the Olympics out there. She was mega sharp, fast, and she put me in good work, you know, very experienced as well. You know, out here they've got really, really good IQ. It was great work for me. You know, it's keeping me sharp. You know, need nothing too crazy. You know, 2 weeks out from a fight. But no, it was great. I was down at DLX sparring, and I was doing my training at Salas Boxing Academy, which was great. I loved it there. Cool.
Now, I know obviously this is sort of your comeback fight, and you're not going to overlook her, but what does the next few years look like for Ebanie Bridges? I'm sure you'll want to be in the biggest fights possible, and what does that look like? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I plan to be undisputed by the end of next year. That's my plan. But obviously we've got to get through this one first, and then that's all the big fights, isn't it? Everyone wants a bit of it, so next year's the year for it.
Brilliant. And what do you think of your opponent? You say you're punching a lot harder. We've seen you get stoppages even in your last fight. So are you expecting a stoppage victory on Saturday night?
I never expect a stoppage victory, but I wouldn't be surprised if I stop her. I wouldn't be surprised if I knock her out. You know, I'm not really often surprised if I knock girls out. But I always prepare for you know, the full fight. We always train for a full fight, because if you go in there looking for a knockout, that's when you kind of it's a big mistake, you know, because when you don't get it, everything, you know, your body, your mind, it's like, oh my God, you know, you better to. I never ever underestimate an opponent. You know, she is 2 times ex-world champion. She's had double the amount of fights as me. You know, I mean, she's tough. She's Japanese. They're like the Mexican. They're really tough. So I'm looking for her to really bring it. I think we're gonna have to, you know, work hard at it. It's not going to be an easy fight for me.
Just away from your fight, I wanted to ask you on Amanda Serrano vacating her WBC title. She said that she wanted 3-minute rounds, and that wasn't allowed. What do you make of that decision?
Look, Amanda is at a place in her career where, she's done everything. She's achieved everything. She's been undisputed. She's won world titles in 7 weight classes. She's made the $1 million fight. She's finally, after, I don't know, her career is so long, like 15, 20 years, she's finally now the last few years making money and being respected. So I think now her goal is not so much about the belts and the world titles. It's about making that difference and that change and standing up for what she believes in. And she believes that she wants that equality of the 312s. And if that means that she wants to vacate her belt, then that's what she's going to do. I mean, I think there's a lot of talk obviously about Sky. I think Sky does give her a lot of trouble. I'm not saying Sky wins. I'm not saying that either. I don't know who's going to win, to be honest. I actually think it's a fight that I would have loved to see, because I don't know who wins. The styles are so opposite, and I think both styles give each other a problem. It's just who can handle it better. And I think if I was Amanda, I probably wouldn't want to fight Sky either. Why would I fight someone that's like that? 9 fights? At this point in my career, it's not really a fight. I wouldn't take it if it was me and in Amanda's throne. It's like in Amanda's shoes. It's like, what's it bring to me? Unfortunately for Sky, because I think Sky has a really good shot at that title. But she'll find a way around it, and I think she's going to become world champion. And I think Sky will keep a title for a very long time.
And then for you, would you rather see Serrano against Taylor rematch or Cameron Taylor 3?
I think Cameron Taylor 3. I feel like the fight was a lot closer. Although that Serrano Taylor is an amazing fight as well. I'd like to see them both. I think they're both great fights, and it's funny how Katie Taylor's the common factor, isn't it? But they're both different fighters. It's great. Yeah.
Did she inspire you at all coming up the ranks, Katie Taylor, seeing what she did, or was it? I guess she wasn't as big in Australia, but seeing her journey, has that inspired you at all? I
mean, anyone before me inspired me. Do you know what I mean? Katie inspired me, but a lot of the Americans inspired me. Like the Heather Hardy, like your Serranos. These girls that have been around for a long time and keep grafting and not quitting when they're getting paid nothing and not getting anything, and for them to stick out in that career like how they have, those but to see obviously Katie doing what she did and Eddie Hearn, both of them together, it was a bit of a team thing, because Katie's nothing, not nothing, but the kind of nothing without Eddie. Do you know what I mean? Like without Matchroom, if Matchroom didn't believe in her and put her out there, she wouldn't have been able to do what she's done, which is what done so much for women's boxing. So they work together. I think everyone, we're all playing a part in women's boxing, and I think the main thing is that we all are, as much as we look up to people, we need to be true to ourselves. Do you know what I mean? And for me, Katie Taylor is nothing like me, so it was hard for me to look up to her as I want to be like Katie Taylor, because I'm nothing like Katie Taylor. I want to be Ebanie Bridges. I want to be the people that people look up to, the person that people look up to. So.
Just final question, Ebanie. February 17th, Fury against Usyk. Who do you think wins the fight and why?
I always thought Fury in that last fight, but I think Fury just underestimated Ngannou. Can never say his name. Francis. I'll just call him Francis. I still think Fury. I think Fury's, when he's on, and he's too strong, too big, and he's slick. I don't know if Usyk has the power to hurt Fury.
Ebanie, appreciate your time here in San Francisco. Good luck Saturday night.